Hello, this is Trash Train Punk, 12th of December 2021, and this video is about train stations. If you want to build a train station for your layout, you want a palace, a kind of a castle, some very representative for your train because it's so important. And so you want a really big building, something which I built over there. There still has to be built, the interior and the roof. It's open because I have to do the electric lighting and all this. And it's a wonderful representative building. But if you look at the layout, what you see is a little train station with 2 tracks for passengers on the station. And what would be realistic for such a little train station is a much smaller building. And you see, the building that would be realistic for this kind of train station here. This is, let's see, this is the Lima Models train station from the 1980s. It's an HO scale building for HO scale trains. And it has an own platform, which is now integrated in the, as you see here, in the styrofoam. I just cut a piece out and put the building into the platform to the styrofoam. The building is a little train station that would be very perfect for 2 passenger tracks. But it never was the main station building on my layout, the layout of my childhood. It was simply always the cargo station, which now is also the purpose of this building. That's the cargo station. The doors are open, so you can enter the cargo. You see the styrofoam. Has 2 different levels, so you can come with the back of the trucks here, take the cargo out of the trucks to the station, and put, for example, the mail to the mail cars or cargo to several cargo cars. Lima Models was an enterprise of Vicenza in Italy, and in the 1980s they exported worldwide different trains, and one of their successes was this little train station. Attached to it, as one piece with a platform, was this little Darth Vader style signal. This is the original rail. Here you see, the contacts. So you did need no special electrification. You just insulated one piece of track. The loco came over here. You put the switch to red, and the loco stops at the signal. Well, I cut this signal off. This is very practical if you don't have a permanent layout. Just you put your layout on the floor or on the table, and you have a functioning train station with signal. But already when I was 12 years old, I cut it off for several reasons. One reason is you don't want the engine stop in front of the station building. You want the passenger coaches stop in front of the station building. So this has to be at least 50 centimeters more to the left if you want this building for a passenger train station. The second thing is the illumination. The electricity was taken from the rails, 12 volt DC. So when your train runs, the signal is lighted. When your train doesn't run, the signal is not lighted. So when I was 12 years old, I already put separate cables for the illumination, and so the signal had a permanent illumination. It is very clever made, because this switch is only electric for the contact on the rails. The signal itself just shifts a piece of plastic up and down, so the only bulb illuminates or the red glass or the green glass. This is the whole station is quite a clever piece of quite a clever piece of invention. The construction is also very clever to store it away, because look at this. Oops. Hey. So, this is just folded cardboard. I cut the window out, put a bit of interior, but this is just a folded cardboard. The brick construction is imprinted on it. This spinner is additional. This is decoration. Those two posters are printed on it. So, and this also, but it's very neutral. So you can put. There was put a station name here. Which I had made when I was 12 years old. So this is so neutral that you can use it on nearly every nation, on every type of layout, and that's pretty cool. Just it's like you fold it, store it away, and you can mount your train station again. Here you see the original lighting I made when I was 12 years old. Soldered just some bulbs here, and the cables are down, so later the illumination is already prepared. This is what I wanted to show you, referring to the Lima Models train station. Well, my big palace for the trains over there is a train station copied from a poster from a very small painting. This is just the front of a station in Sevilla. As you see, of course, the cupola is meant for a terminal station, for a terminus, and not for a station like I use it. But anyway, it's a representative, beautiful, big building, a big entrance hall where you can put shops in and little people in and all this. And this is my building a palace for my train. And my little freight train station does work, it does a different type of work. So, this is what I wanted to show you now. Let me know what you did with your trains, because, well, that's what we do. We play with trains. Stay well.